Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our first Final Fantasy XIV live stream. We are going to start a character today and begin our journey into Eorzea. So, let's get started. We want a North American data center. I know I want Primal so I can be on Excalibur. And away we go.
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the three great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the sixth and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
It's me! I'm the adventurer. It's me! I don't know if I can be an Excalibur. I want to be an Excalibur. Alright, so we're going to create a new character today. For those who don't know about Final Fantasy XIV, this is not an ad, but you can play this game for free for a long time. You only need one character to do all of the jobs, and you can play all of the jobs up to level 70, and that gets you through the main game and the first 2 expansions all for free. You don't even have to buy the software. The only stipulation is you can only have about 300,000 of the money. They call it gil in this game, which locks you out of some of the more end game content, and you can't use retainers. And your retainer is your bank and your access to the auction house. So you can't use those. However, you don't really need to for a long time. Once you can get through the entire main story quest, and then level up a whole bunch of jobs and have a really good time before giving them any money at all, which is great. That's what we're doing now. I just upped my World of Warcraft, so I don't want to have another charge for this one. I will eventually get the paid version of this, because I want to have a giant house. Houses cost in the millions of gil, and so if you can only have 300,000, then you're not going to be able to buy a house. I think the best you can buy with 300,000 is an apartment. So meh. No, this is an MMO, so it's not turn-based at all. All right, so we want. Oh no! Boo! Boo! So we're not gonna have a bunny person. I wasn't thinking of doing a bunny person, but no bunny person. So these are the dragon people. So they get a little tail, they get some scales, and then these are the cat people. They get some ears and they get some scales. So that's my. I'm debating. Do I want to be a dragon, or do I want to be a kitty? Dragon, kitty. Oh my goodness, I've done cats so many times. Yeah, same. I'm usually a cat dude. I don't think there were these guys the last time I played. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh yeah, all the single player Fallout games are turn-based. But this game is not. Let's go. You know what? Let me see what I can do with this guy. Oh yeah, purple dude. Purple dude. Okay, so we want him to be a tall king. Right? Ah, no. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just in his environment. I'm gonna switch to this for now. Tail shake. Ooh. Yeah. Tail length. Oh, he's gonna. If he's a tall dude, he needs a big old tail too. Face. I'll keep the face the way it is. Skin color. I would, if I can be more purple. Sweet. Hairstyle. Do we have my patented? My patented. The one I always get. I don't see it. What a quaff. No. I don't think we have one. No. Why would there not be? All right. Fine. No mohawk. Boo. Boo. Alright, fine. If we're not going to have a mohawk, then we should have something that at least looks cool. I think we might go with that, actually. Oh, wait. No. Like that. Hair color, we want a deeper purple, please. Ooh, where's that one? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's all about playing paper dolls. We like paper dolls. Alright, let's look at that jaw. Yeah, I like to. Eye shape. Color. We want odd eyes. Can I get redder? Oh no, I can't do odd eyes? No. Okay, we can do that way. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I may have to change it. We'll see. We'll see. I like the eyebrows. We'll leave them alone. Nose. I think I like 4. No, we like 6. Mouth. Is this actually changing anything? I mean, barely. We'll keep that. Do I need any face paint? No. Ooh, I like. Yeah! I do too. They are my favorite part of these games. All right. That works. No.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 15th of the 9th month. I wonder why. Let's see. Mover of glaciers. No, I want the Smarty Pants one. Where's the Smarty Pants one? He commands the element of earth. No. Tender soils. No. Overseer. Ooh, maybe. God of commerce. I would like to be rich at some point. Inquiry. I like inquiry. Breaker of worlds. No. Purveyor of architecture. Arts. You know. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with architecture and industry, because I do know that eventually. Actually, wait a minute. Did I miss horns? Did I miss horns? Can I go? No. Because I don't really like those horns. And I don't remember seeing a... Is it really going to make me go back all the way? Oh, well, I guess those are my horns. I don't remember seeing a place to change the horns. But I would have preferred the other horns. Alright. Fine, whatever. Oh. Alright, now the class I know I want for sure is the Arcanist. I know that for sure. I want select another. I want Diabolos. Diabolos. Yay! Okay, so now we have names. $2,500 likes. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we need a name for this guy. Let's go with your... Oh, for the surname. What are we going to do for a surname? I don't want to do gaming because that's just silly. Let's do... Only letters, hyphens, and apostrophes. Let's get out the phone. Let's see what we got. Those are silly. No. Oh, what? Why am I in images? I don't want that. Gimme. Gimme. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Done. Woohoo! Tomorrow will be much smoother now. Now that I know all of the ins and outs of it.
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Whee. Oi, you alright, lad? I do wish it had voice acting in this, but it doesn't. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness, now that I look at you. It'll be aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others see, and we ain't too far from Villabred now, which is chock full of aether lights. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ships leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limoninsa is still a far way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddling's me trade. Ah, the smell of the salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warned? I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Is it gonna be I want to amass a fortune. I'm gonna be rich. Rich? Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Liminsa is renowned for its smithies and armors, not to mention the fisher folk. And then there's the cooks, of course. Adventuring ain't just about killing things, after all. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead. That's a fact. Ding, ding, ding. Ah! Oh. Ship's off the starboard bow. Pirate colors. Pirates. Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. Ooh, scary pirates. What's the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying that's gonna get me every time. Laminson colors. Bastards either have a buttload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind is in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on the deck and have us a look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Lominsa? Yes. It is. Well then, this journeyed iterant. Oh my goodness, these words sometimes. It is. Well, let this journeyed let this dude tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Where too long ago, the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess it was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you... At long last, land ho! Thank you, Pasta. Congrats, Ethan. Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limelin, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
Me.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Limsa has fishing, so I always start here. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Bum bum bum. Final Fantasy 14. Yay! I love this game so much. I love this game so much. Hey, you there! I mean you! This is my district, and I make it my business to know all of the scum that washes up on it. What? Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Luminsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Bum bum bum. Oh look, I'm new. Welcome to Limsa Luminsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands. The rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select a control scheme you wish to use. Gamepad. Thanks. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. Wah, wah. When you're ready to proceed, speak to that guy. Alright. Open the final, no. We don't need that. Let's see. Turn off auto run, cycle through the HUD components. We'll look at that later. Well, I can always go back and forth between the two, so. Where are you going? I told you to get over here. I'm doing stuff. I'm. Boom. That's how to get those, and that's how to get those. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Non-player characters, offering quest, yada yada yada. Read if you would like. Alright. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objective and awards. Press the accept button. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll in the Adventurers Guild. Okay. It is that way. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak to that guy. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Badero. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-soded sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got that? Good. Now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Thanks, buddy. I have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. The duty list. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list. Great. Nope. Selecting the title will open the quest in the journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. That will use the mouse and keyboard to do when I want to. See, boop. Haha. I do like that I can use both. Nice. Okay, so did he have another one? No. Alright, we need to get up here and talk to that guy. The way of the Arcanist is what I have to do soon. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If you're a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Yes. Oh look, there's the guy. Complete a quest by speaking to the NPC with the checkmark. I know. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, you ain't here for a drink, are ye? You've come with a mind to try your hand at venturing, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Badra, and the most hospitable of hostilleries is the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also home to the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself and wetting the throats of irregulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need it in these parts, account of there be trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Galarian Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see people live in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks that saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like the recollections from an hard night on the ale. Ye can imagine why people might fear for their future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there's one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers that laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, this goddamn calamity spawn memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way. Give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light. If Blims is ever going to put this time of darkness behind us, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to a adventurer is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? Ye willing to lend us your strength? Maybe. Me thanks to ye, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steered you my way for a reason. But listen to me yattering on like the sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right here. I forgot just how much reading there was. Your neighbor Kaizos, is it? A fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer, you sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Maybe. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? No, I'm a good guy. Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what do you say of a tankard of me finest ale afore ye return to your duties? Eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the finest idea what you're talking about, officer. The winch might offer some of the cheapest grog on this side of the Strait of Menthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Bye. See ya. Bye. You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. They've been Spado kidnappers, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Luminsons can be a headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, aye. Welcome to Limsa Luminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after too many black belly whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Oh, look at that. I got some experience points. This concludes the game tutorial. Thanks. You've taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Lominsa. Listen well to the wisdom of that guy, then go forth and discover incredible adventures that await you. Yay, incredible adventures. Oh, pets. Did I get pets? Oh, Carbuncle. Yes. Forgot about that. You can now summon a pet to do your bidding. Yes. I forgot about Carbuncle. Once your pet is summoned, a separate hotbar known as the pet hotbar can be accessed by pressing the right button. Steady or attacking in order. I think we'll go with guard. Sweet. So that's. Do I have enough? I can't. Oh, I can't do it in here though. Ah, main sphere. Yeah, I already know about that. And then the scenario guide. Scenario guide is a HUD element that indicates the next available quest in the main scenario, which I'm at. Look at that, close to home, just like it's supposed to. Whamp whamp. Alright. More reading. I forgot just how much reading this game had. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head out the door and point your nose to the west, you'll get an eye full of the glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move ye from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, provided there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons, armor, and your veteran bits and pieces for sale in the district that lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why's me going personally?" Have a word with that guy instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. And for the last of me influence, I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers down at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks from your tome if you decide to join their crew. Muri in the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? See to them tasks and you'll be... See to them 3 tasks take ye on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it, there I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass by any sods what look like they may need your help, consider giving their tale a woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit. But you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for ye to stumble upon them. For example, Ninia over yonder's been casting glances at ye ever since you waltzed in. why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye. You're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once ye build a reputation as a man folks can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. Hey, Ghost! Oh, we're getting started with Final Fantasy XIV, and I've forgotten just how much reading there is at the beginning. If you have the time, I'd also ask the advice of the smith here in the Winch. The lads that bear that title have some fine advice for them what are just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, is how you go becoming a legend among adventurers. Hey-o. Oh, I love this game. When you're streaming, I can't just go read it. I kind of have to read it for y'all. Especially you guys on TikTok. It's tiny. To leave the wench, you must accept the making a name from that guy. Alright, fine. Main menu. You knew about all that. We're just going to skip it. Navigation. Skip that too. Okay. There's the girl I have to talk to. Nice! That's a good movie. A veteran adventurer has some information that might interest you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Lominsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to that guy and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to the other guy at the Octa. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about shady goods. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. You wish to leave the... Yes, thank you. Interacting. I already know all that. Yay! Oh, I'm resting. Yes, I'm getting a rested bonus. Nice. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, I need to talk to that guy. Is who I give them to? Hey, buddy. Yes, I am that guy. You have some herbs you wish me to examine? Yeah, I already know. Yes, as you suspected, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Good afternoon, Jack. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than lavender, a common enough export from Liminsa. In fact, he's probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But don't worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Rude. Yeah, I know about using items. And I know about him. What I need to do is this. I have attuned to the Aetherite. Another novice adventurer. Batarun, has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am that guy, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of travel, swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport are the most common transportation modes, and make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you'll soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. I've learned return and probably teleport. Yay! Woot! Alright. Let's spell return to the air, set as my home point. I should probably set this as my home point. If I haven't already. Alright, I already have. Sweet. Next, we need to go to the markets. Which way is that? It's this way, I think? Yes. From what I have heard, the, is there a way to, system, no. That, there we go. Oh. No. Okay. Sound graphics, maybe? I don't want to see all the names. Shadows is fine. Movement physics is great. Really? Alright, I'll look at that later. There's got to be a way to turn that off. There's just too many people. I mean, that's good that there's so many people. That means there's a lot of folks playing. Nolan in with the You're Amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. A fine day to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate on the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Batarun? Whatever could it... Oh, my octant, by the navigator! I must have left it behind in the wrench. Along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. We have this. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. What better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it is simple and sturdy, adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession, by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all of your potion and perishable needs. I am feeling much better, Nolan, thank you. We did not have any issues with boss knock today. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light and your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets yourself. Sweet. Alright, now we need to go to the Arcanist Guild. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's not what we want to do either. Can I map? I can map. Map. Oh, nope. Okay, good. I am going the right way. Yay! 300 days? No, that's almost a whole year. Which means you've been here almost as long as I have been streaming on TikTok. We need to attune to the Ethernet shard. I probably missed one. I know, right? I now have access to the guild. Yeah, I know. We gotta talk to this lady. Hey, lady. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. But if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomenon in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Limosa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, the Admiral, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Okay. Let's do that. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild? Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? I would never be intimidated by thinking. This will give me things. Ooh, raisins! I love raisins! Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. You may speak with the mistress. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the inlet. You'll find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. Yay! Way of the Arcanist. Here she is. Hey, you're almost as tall. Oh, you're about as tall as I. No, you're a little short. Just a little. Yes, I am her. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Muri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist has also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. I am feeling much better, Pastor. Arcanima taps into the living energies of Aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magic with this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary, even on the field of battle. Nay, especially on the field of battle. This principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An Arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment, and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Yes. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lanoskia, you'll find, among others, 3 species of pest: dwarf rats, little ladybugs, and Aurelie. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each of these type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Thanks, buddy! Alright, so now I gotta find the Tempest Gate. keep hitting the button as if that's gonna get me to run faster. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's not it. Where is... There's the upper decks. I don't need the upper decks. I need... Okay, so we want the south entrance. Boop. Okay. That's this way. Oh look, that's near the Fisherman's Guild, which I want to go see at some point anyway. Alright, we're gonna keep my map up. Nope, we don't want that. We want this way. I'm gonna keep the map up so that I can see where I'm going. Because I do want to do that before I do anything else. Down. I vaguely remember where I'm going. Vaguely. It's been a long time since I've been through this way. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. And then this will bring me to the Fisherman's Aethernet, which is here. We'll go ahead and attune ourselves to that one. Nice. Let's see. Scroll in. Yeah, that's... No, that's western. Where's... Am I on the wrong... I'm in the wrong area, I think. I am. Ah! Boo! Okay, well that was silly. Well, good news is... Go to the Aetherite Plaza. Okay, now... Okay, we need to go to the upper decks. Stop doing that. I'm so used to hitting that to run, to sprint. But I keep forgetting sprint is an ability now. Let's do this then, since we're here. Yes. So we'll go talk to him. Much as I wanted to do him last, we'll do him now. Ah, there you are, your neighbor. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did we? If ye mean to base yourself in Luminsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them three places. And now you've got some of what... and now you've got some idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Badrin, and you'll go far. Thanks. Bum bum bum. I'm level 3. What's the problem? I need to be level 4. Okay. So I'll do that by finishing this quest. Right now, I should be able to... this way. We want to go south. then this is the aft castle. Yep. Bing. Yay, we're attuned. I don't think I have any mail. I don't think I'm allowed to have mail, as a matter of fact. That's one of the other things you can't do as a free person. Sweet, I have an achievement. Alright, first we want to bring out my dude. Then we want to find out what this is. Select a target and press confirm to target it. Press the second time to switch to active mode. It's been a hot minute. I have spells. What spells do I have? I have Radiant Aegis. And I have Ruin. Sweet. And achievements. Sweet. Okay, so... I gained experience points. Isn't that great? And binding items. I have stuff that's bound to me. What? Is there a button? That's been so long. Nope. Oh, there's a way to get the map immediately. Sweet. Nothing. Alright. Bing. Oh, why isn't Carbuncle doing anything? Shouldn't he be doing stuff? No. Dance. It's been a hot minute since I've played. I already have him out. Pet. Thank you. Oh, okay. Fine. Then why isn't he attacking anything? Dadgummit. Haha. That's all the wharf rats. Here's all the ladybugs. Nope, I don't need that. Oh, bro. Oh, I got it. Alright, sweet. Oh, bro. No. Bro. Alright. I obtained some animal skins. Yay. Now we need the royal things. I think they're up here. Ooh, a mossless gobble blue. Gross. Yep. It's been so long since I have seen this area. I think those are them up there. Pretty sure. Holy fish paste. It's a guy. Yep, there he is. Just wait. Oh, I will. I think level 10. It's either level 10 or 20. I don't remember which. Haha, no sir. Haha. Got him. Dun dun dun. And I leveled up. It gives me psychic. Let's see. Yep. Do I have teleport? Oh, I have return. I could have done that. But I'm already here. I'm already here. I should have. I gotta remember to do that. I can't wait for my companion chocobo. That's the chocobo I want. Because then I'll have extra storage space, and he'll heal me when I'm fighting. He's gonna be great. All right, let's find the app castle so I can go turn in my job quest. There it is. Ta-da! I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure, then, that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. Ooh. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. Thanks. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. When you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. Oh look, level 5. That's going to be here soon. And the hunting log, which I already know about. Alright, now we need to go, and we should be able to... actually, let's walk. Because I did miss. I missed one Aethernet crystal, which will let me teleport to outside, I believe, once I attune myself to it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess not. Boo. Oh, what am I doing? I could have just... Oh, silly. Could have just used that one. Yeah. Oh, I guess there isn't one for the Adventurers Guild. That's... Well, that's something. Oops. Where is... Oh, it's been so long. It's going to take me a hot minute to get back to knowing where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Where is... The crow's nest is this way. There we go. Now we're learning. This will be the first time I've ever actually lost followers. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. Hopefully the algorithm will find folks that like Final Fantasy too. Nuka Nico, welcome, welcome. On to Summerford. Still in Limsa, are ye, your neighbor? How'd fancy a trip outside the walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Falls. Ever heard of the place? The owner is an old mate of mine. He got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another hand or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Alright, I think what we're gonna do first, though, is... let's see. Nope. I think we need to find the other guilds. There's the Marauders Guild, and I already did the Aft Castle, I think. So the Marauders Guild is north. That's north. Okay. Good morning, Tequila Pepsi. Sunny, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We're just gonna find the rest of the Aethernet crystals. There should be one here. Thought? Was I not supposed to go north? Oh, no, it is. It's north. Bye. See you. There it is. There it is. Found it. Alright, where's the last one at? The Culinarians Guild. Oh, it's right close. It's super close. And then that will be the last one I need to get. 30 shoot. This way, right? Yep, there it is. Ha ha ha. Good at business. And now I can just leave out the Zephyr Gate via the Aethernet portals, I believe. Yep, you have attuned yourself to all of the Aethernet shards. The Zephyr Gate, Tempest Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible. Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's stay right here. Just because I want to remember where I need to go on Thursday. But that's going to be it for today. If you've been here the whole time, I really do appreciate it. This game is way more fun when I have folks to talk to while I am playing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all that social media stuff. It really does help us out. If you're feeling generous, you can become a super fan. That gets you access to our members-only live stream on Sunday afternoons. We play cozy games while hanging out with the supporters. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, you can become a member. That gets you access to the VoD from that members-only live stream. That usually will get posted Sunday or Monday, depending on how things are going. You can also support us on Patreon. We have a couple of tiers there. And if you're looking for a free way to help out the channel, you can head on over to our Twitch. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can give us that free subscription they give you every month. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to us because it gets us one step closer to doing this full time. I will be back here bright and early Thursday morning at 7:30 Central Standard Time. That's about 2 hours ago, playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. I hope to see you then, but if I don't, I hope you have a wonderful day, a beautiful evening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!